It's so good to have everyone together here in New Zealand. You know, the weather's turning out better now and it's just great vibe, real good. The only thing that really sucks here is the beer. It's not great, but I think we have a solution for that. Oh, what's happening? No way! Coach, what's this? Cheers, Coach.
Cheers, buddy.
Oy. Ooh.
Yeah, so we came earlier in New Zealand. The plan was to race the NZ Enduro, but unfortunately I cut my leg on the first day. It got a little bit infected, so I couldn't race, unfortunately. I'm back healthy right now, so that's all matter. You know.
Took a little road trip up to Wyn's place in New Plymouth.
We didn't have massive waves, so we stayed alive, so that was nice.
Great time getting to see New Zealand. It's such a beautiful place.
Yeah, the Taranaki Daily News came in, took a few photos out of the back of the car. The guy was pretty stoked about the wheelie, so yeah, got a wheelie in the paper on Wednesdays.
He showed us a lot of cool stuff around his town where he actually grew up, him and his brother.
We went for a climb to the top of this rock and went down to a beach where he practiced his Zonova super prestige cyclocross skills.
Pretty scary with the jandals on. If you blew a foot, you'd probably be in a bit of trouble, but if you're going to the beach, you got to wear jandals, eh? Yeah, it's been a pretty cool week, really. To show the team around New Plymouth for a few days was pretty cool, and we managed to do plenty of activities, so it was good, and actually got some riding in that was real good too, and yeah, can't complain.
The two Belgians, they love spending time together, but...
Yeah, he's scaring a lot of kids. But yeah, he's outside of Belgium. He's gonna cut loose, and yeah, we all love Mark. Great personality.
Yes, I went swimming. Yes, I'm sorry. I thought it was a few nice girls on the beach, but it wasn't. So I just started. Yeah, I'll never do that again. Yeah, surfing was real good. The locals were kind of leaving, you know, because they see the level of surfing that was coming into town. So yeah.
Surfing. Well, I don't know about surfing. I saw him swim like a seal over a board. I don't know if you can call that technically surfing. I just saw this Flemish guy kind of like hanging over this board and sort of drowned. So I don't know about surfing, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's future Kelly Slater right there.
We went and checked out the Hendricks Trail at Mangamahoe Forest, which is like probably one of the places where I grew up riding, so it's kind of cool to ride there, and the trails are pretty good. Yeah, the dirt jump park's pretty amazing where I live. So there's one guy, Betty B, and he does all the work, puts his whole life and soul into that place, so it's pretty impressive.
The first time with the whole team in the same place is super sick.
George has been injured for almost 2 seasons, so it was amazing to see him back at it and fit.
Who's that guy, George? Haven't quite seen him. He just showed up out of nowhere, eh?
It's very critical for our program to have the personalities meshing together, and that because everybody spends so much time together. It's very important that everybody gets along, and that's a big part of what puts out that vibe that is GT Factory racing.
Yeah, we've done some pretty good shuttles and rode the Dodsley Skills Park.
They're doing enduro stuff and we're downhill, but that's kind of a middle ground and we just go out and have fun.
You see them like they're so stylish on the bike. Yeah, I managed to do my Noga no-hander, so
Always a good time with the full team around, and just keep on rolling.
If I'm able to follow them for 5 seconds, I'm super happy, and I feel like I learn a lot from them. Yeah, like all the girls are training so hard, like the level is higher every year. So it's going to be hard to make it to the top 5, but for sure that's my goal.
Since George was hurt last year, we didn't get to ride or talk much, but this trip we have been able to, and it's sick. He's super smart, he knows a lot, and you can learn a lot from him, and he's such a good rider, and yeah, it's super fun hanging out and riding with him.
Last year was 4 broken collarbones in a year. Once I signed with GT, it happened 3 more times. So the first 3 times were all tough, but I was still like able to deal with it pretty well. And the 4th one was really, mentally was really tough, because then I had all these different opinions of like if it's going to heal or not. And then I just had to crack on through and just train as much as I could and rehab, and it's turned out for the better, I'd say. A lot of lessons to be learned. I can't wait to get back racing in general in Europe and in North America. But even now, just being at races regularly it's refreshing now, because I've been doing it for a long time and then being forced away from it. I don't know, it's nice to be back. It teaches you not to take it for granted, so.
Yeah, got the new Force out there today for the National Champs downhill. It was good to really run it in, and had a good run as well, so end up 3rd, pretty happy with that.
Yeah, GT Bicycles put on a contest with Pinkbike, GTFO with GTFR. We picked somebody out. They won a trip to New Zealand to hang out with the team and won a brand new Force Pro.
What a competition to win, really.
Yeah, I think that's for sure the coolest competition I've ever seen.
And it was Max Krieger from Vermont. Great guy. He's super pumped. It was great to see his excitement about the bike and meeting the team, and he knew everything about the team, and beautiful place to ride. So he's super excited about that, to go out and put the Force through its paces.
He seems like he's having a good time and enjoying New Zealand.
I was on Pinkbike and I saw this contest and I clicked the button, and a couple months later I got an email, and I could not believe it at all, and I emailed all the editors at Pinkbike saying, "Is this a scam?" And they were like, "No, this is real."
Martin has been training hard, and his mind's set to enduro. He wants to do very well at enduro, and he will do a few downhills, but it is set for enduro, and I'm so looking forward to see how he's going to perform in the next 2 races.
It's easy to forget that he's only 21 years old, and he's accomplished so much already.
I love to be in the forest, shred my bike as hard as I can and go as fast as I can. In such a great place, you know, Rotorua, I've always loved it. I've never got the result I really wanted, but I look forward to redemption and hopefully start the season right.